I'm fucking tired. I'm tired. I'm so sleepy and tired. Let's do a segment here with Cardi B. I don't know what the fuck happened. I don't know what the fuck happened. And just be cutting off. I don't know what's going on. Um, mm, what I might do is actually cut the video because I can't. Yeah, there ain't shit to see, y'all. My phone charging. Um, yeah, there ain't shit to see. But let's see. I feel like intuitively, like Cardi B is gonna be facing like a lot of karma, like a lot of karma, um, like really being dethroned, really being like it's just kind of she's too high and mighty, like where she damn near thinks she's God, like um, like she feel like she could say anything, do anything, like and not have to face any repercussions for the shit that she does. So, just intuitively, I feel like Cardi B, like the karma is starting to catch, like all the shit that she got away with, that shit is starting to catch up with her, or will start to catch up with her. Okay, just like that Rihanna video, you got to pay your dues. Okay. Um, um, I do feel like Cardi B too, like her her people are gonna be finding like information about her, like that she had BV or had vagina issues or possible STD. Like people are gonna be exposing her shit, like her address, her shit, like for real. There's just some people you don't play with, and just because they ain't no celebrity, or just because they ain't, rolling in millions of dollars, do not underestimate them. What's up, Ariane? Don't forget to like this live, you guys. Don't forget to share this live, and also subscribe to my channel. Most importantly, please hit that subscription button and like away. Let's boost me into the algorithm, you guys. So like. I should see 30 likes. 30. Keep liking. Let's support your girl. So let's get into Cardi B, and if Cardi B is like racist against um, black women. Is Cardi B racist against black women? I keep trying to tell y'all Cardi is not black. I don't know why, but I heard somebody say that if somebody has sex with, black guys and they birth biracial children, biracial, not black, if there's a difference, that they're automatically black. No, I've never just to me, when somebody say shit like that, if they're a black person and they're saying shit like that, they have low self-esteem. They're white worshipers. If they're a non-black person and they say some dumb shit like that, they're racist. Okay? That ain't even making dollars making sense. We got the Ace of Swords in the reverse. So this is representative of like gossip, rumors, falsifying information, like being lied on, with the Ace of Swords energy here in the reverse. Okay, and the Four of Swords here. Like, it's just like she takes the bait. Like, so this is about to sound crazy as hell, but I don't really think Cardi B is racist. I think that Cardi B like hits below the belt. And if you're hitting below the belt with her, she's hitting below the belt with you. And to her, she's gonna like Cardi B Let's see if Cardi B sees herself as a black person, because like all this is swords, all this is communication, and it's crazy because before I started this, right, before I started like this live, I remember I was having a conversation with this lady, and like this is a channel that came through, and I was kind of like, you know, this guy was being racist because he felt like people was being racist back. Like what? No, he was being racist because he felt like people were being racist towards him. Like sometimes people can feel like even if you're not saying nothing. Like some people can feel your bigotry. Some people can sense your bigotry and stuff like that. And so it's like, it take one to know one. You know, you being racist towards me, I'm gonna be racist back. You know what I'm saying? Like it's this, you know. So, but a lot of times I feel like when black people are racist, it goes unchecked. When black people are color struck or racist, it goes unchecked. But if anybody else were to say anything to a black person that was racist, then nobody says anything. I mean, not nobody says anything, but everybody's up in arms. Oh, you call that person a monkey. You call that person this. You call that person that. Da 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 da. But nobody says anything when black people say a bunch of racist ass shit. You know what I'm saying? It's not a problem when black people are racist. It's only a problem when other people are racist against black people. But black people are very well fucking racist. Very well. Take one to know one. It takes one to know one. The thing is people let black people get away with murder because it's just kind of like, let's say with children, right? So if a child does something, they get a slap on the wrist, you know, or let's say people who are more special needs, you know, people who like ADHD or people who have like special needs, or like psychotic, like mental health issues, right? Now, I'm not saying people that are special needs have mental health issues. I'm not saying that. That's mental health issues is or mental health disorder is totally different. Well, it ain't totally different, but like it's not one and the same. Like there may be a little bit of a connection, but it's not really one and the same. You know what I'm saying? Like, but yeah, it takes one to know one. You know what I'm saying? It takes one to know one. And I kind of feel like this. Like sometimes with black folks, one moment, you know, black people want to call mixed people black, and then in the next moment, black people want to say mixed people aren't black enough. But nobody ever talks about this. But is it possible, right, that black people use other people, right? And then once they can no longer use them or they're done using them, now all of a sudden you ain't black. You know what I'm saying? Like, if they like Cardi B, you know what I'm saying? They could have liked Cardi B. Cardi B could have represented something temporarily. You know what I'm saying? But in all actuality, they never really consider her a part of the diatribe. Like, they do it with biracial people all the time, where they'll be like, one drop of black blood make you black, but then they really don't consider them black, and you can tell because they have an issue, right, with black males colorism. Now if you consider biracial people fully black, why do you have an issue with a black man preferring biracial over black? Or why do you have an issue with so many black men marrying biracial women if you just said biracial women are black? Get your story straight. Get your shit straight. You cannot say it's fake. It's just fake, phony foolery. All right. And a lot of people do this to biracials. A lot of people use biracials as a buffer class. Right? To push their monoracial theologies on agendas, you know, further their agendas. They use biracial people to further their monoracial agendas, but they never really truly accept biracials. You know. And it's so crazy because like it's like people always say that, mixed race people have an identity crisis. I don't feel like mixed race people have an identity crisis. I feel like the whole world wants to dub a mixed race person as one thing when it suits them. When it suits them. Mixed race people know that they're fucking mixed. Everybody else wants them to pick a side, especially black folks. Like, especially black folks. How the fuck are you going to get in an interracial relationship and then try to push a pro-black theology on a biracial child who is half white? That's self-hate. You're basically teaching your child to hate their self. They are biracial. You should be embracing all of them, not only half of them. Because if you wanted a full black, you should have got with a full black. Like, that's sick. That's real motherfucking sick. But we've got the Ace of Swords and the Four of Swords in the reverse. Like, they're... Oh, God. Give me more. I just feel like there's energy. It takes one to know one. Like, you came for me first. I don't feel like that Cardi B is inherently racist. This is what I feel like. I feel like, look at the King of Swords. So, yeah. These people are being nasty towards Cardi B. Nasty. Bullies. Bullies. Y'all. Bullies. Why are they bullying Cardi B? Why are they bullying Cardi B? Why are they bullying Cardi B? Queen of Wands. Because they're just mean girls. Queen of Wands came out in the reverse. They're just mean girls. Okay? That's why they're bullying Cardi B. Because they're mean girls. With the Queen of Wands in the reverse. Okay? They're jealous. They're, they're jealous. Here's another thing, too. Right? That I don't like. Like, I feel like this. Right? If you're going to embrace, because in some cultures, right, the light-skinned girl, the mixed-race girl is the most sought after in some black cultures, okay, especially in the diaspora. In the diaspora, the looser your hair, the more status. Okay, the lighter your skin, the more status you have. The lighter your eyes, the more status. The more keen your features, the more non-Negro your features are, the higher on the beauty scale you are, right? Because a lot of diasporians especially have a self-hate issue. A lot of niggas have a self-hate issue. Okay, do not be fooled by that whole my black is beautiful. Don't be fooled by that whole black and proud shit. Don't be fooled by, they like to walk around here like they motherfucking Dr. Umar and shit like that. Like, y'all. But here's the reason why I left the Afrocentric camp, right? So I left the Afrocentric camp because I realized them niggas was full of shit. They sit up here and talk about the black people were kings and queens and we were this and we were that and we were this. But when you look on their arms, they got the whitest, most mulatto, bleached out mother. Like, how are you talking about, to me, right? If you're hyping up melanin and all this shit, right, I should see you with the darkest motherfucking, most African revered looking woman on your motherfucking arm. They're out here making babies, okay, making colored babies with bitches that could pass for white. That's white passing. Okay, so to me, it's like, how can you do all this pro-black talk, but you're still color struck? Like, you still subscribe to Eurocentric standards of beauty. Like, you still believe that the lighter you are, the better you are, the prettier you are, the more superior you are. How can you sit up here and be an Afrocentric, right, double talking, but you still see, black beauty as inferior? And you can tell when a person is faking the funk about being, dark skinned and proud, or chocolate and proud. You can tell because they're always jealous of light skinned people. They're always jealous of white women. They're always jealous or of white people or light people or mixed people. Like, they're always jealous. They're always throwing jabs. They're always being like bullies. They're always being like, you're not contenting yourself. Just like um guys, like a lot of the guys that date biracial girls, right? That date light skinned girls, that date white girls, like a lot of times, like it's not based off love. I'm not saying that's every single relationship, but the overwhelming majority, it's not based off of love. Okay, it's based off of, I wish I could be light skinned. I wish I could be, you know what I'm saying? Like, nobody says shit. I'm gonna give you a perfect example. Nobody says shit when a black person attacks light skin, when black men attack light skin and biracial boys, right? Or men, right? They bully them, they make fun of them, they call them feminine, they call them girly, insulting, okay? Just because they're like, that's racist. But nobody says shit. But I guarantee you, if a light skinned person or a biracial person came back and was calling them people, right, them same people, derogatory terms for dark skin, derogatory terms for black folks, right, for black people, I guarantee you everybody would throw up in arms, would be in uproar, would be upset. But you was not saying shit when that black person was racist towards that light skinned or biracial person. So no, I feel like Cardi is not racist, and I feel like she's not colorist or none of that. I feel like what it is the people that are constantly attacking her are colorist against her. It take one to know one. It take a racist to know a motherfucking racist. You, whatever you put out, you gonna get motherfucking back. So if you can dish it, be able to motherfucking take it. If you can dish being a bully, if you can dish being mean, if you can being a mean girl, if you can dish being racist and colorist, reverse colorism, then be able to take it when a motherfucker throw that shit back at you. Now I don't know, like I'm reading cards, so I have not really um looked into the whole how everything started. All I do is I see a celebrity title and I'm like, oh, that'll be a good tarot topic. And then I make the tarot topic. But I feel like there's jealousy here because she's the preference. Because Cardi B is the preference. Okay? There's jealousy there because she's the preference. And this is how you truly know that you're not really seen as black. If they have an issue with you dating black men or black men preferring you, right? Because just think about this. Nia Long, black men used to fawn over Nia Long. Did you ever hear any black woman bully Nia Long? Or no, because they actually consider Nia Long black. They don't consider Cardi B black for real. Because why do you have an issue with black men fawning over Cardi B? Why is that an issue? If you say Cardi B is black, you have an issue with black men fawning over a black woman. Now, I know Cardi B is not black, but a lot of people like to play this one drop rule, so I'm gonna play dumb right along with you, okay? Like, what's the issue? And this is the problem that I be having with folks, when they be coming online or they be like just talking, period. I need you to get your shit in alignment. You're Okay, a lot of diasporian black folks that are darker than a brown paper bag are self-hating. They have an inferiority complex. Okay, they have an inferiority complex. If you still going around talking about, nappy hair is bad, you have like, but you talking about you black and proud. How? Like, my thing is just be real about the shit. Just be real. I hate a poser. And a lot of these, I'm black and proud motherfuckers are posers. They're posers. But that's you gotta make dollars, make it make sense at the end of the day. I mean, like, for real. You gotta make dollars, make it make sense. So that's my video. Yeah. On this tarot card edition. Okay, now, before I made this video, I want y'all to know that, like, I was gonna say yes, she's racist and colorist. That was my own personal opinion. But when I pulled the cards, something different showed up. Okay, so as you can see, I'm not one. I don't put my personal shit in it. Whatever spirit says, that's what I say. I do not put my own personal shit in it. Whatever messages, downloads, and shit that spirit sending, I'm talking it out. Okay, so yeah, because for me personally, I would have said that Cardi B is racist and color struck, and that women that typically, date black men don't like black women, are racist against black women, are colorist against black women. Like, they think they're better, But it's a lot of stuff in that. I'll probably delve into an interracial topic, the interracial topic, or the interracial culture as it pertains to, like, black people. And the dynamics in that, I might make a video about it. But for right now, like, this is what spirit says. This is what the card said. So, yeah. Deuces. What?